Hi, Scorpio. This is your channel messages for the 3rd of July. No, 3rd of August. Scorpio, let's go ahead and go into your reading. Let's see what's up for you, Scorpio. Let's see what's happening today for your energy. First card out is cigarettes. Scorpio, so I'm getting nicotine. I'm getting vape. Pall Mall. Okay, I'm getting cigarette, Scorpio. We also have Mercury. So I'm getting something, somebody's inviting you for a smoke and talk. If it's your first time smoking cigarettes, I'm getting someone's inviting you somewhere. I'm getting you high in the sky. So I'm getting you on a balcony, on a floor that's very high. So I'm getting something about you're being high in the sky on a balcony. I'm getting someone's asking you to come smoke a cigarette with me. I don't know if you're experienced smoking cigarettes, because I feel like you're going to smoke it. And so I'm getting somebody's trying to see if you can smoke the cigarette and have a rational conversation with them. I'm getting you smoke it and you're like, okay, wait, me have to stop, me have to sit down. I feel like somebody's trying to test your strength. I'm getting something about someone's inviting you for a smoke and you can't talk. Like you're getting your tongue cannot move when you take your first puff. We have Taurus. Okay, Scorpio, your opposite is Taurus. Something about possessions. Maybe someone's trying to get you to tell the truth. Maybe somebody interrogate you about something. You ever see a lot of criminals, when them get caught, them say, can I just have a cigarette? I'll say, I'll talk, I'll say anything. The fucking police love that shit. Make the police ever bumbleclot no say you smoke nicotine. Yes. Bitch, all them have to put you under some bumbleclot pressure in that fucking interrogation room. You're gonna be like, I'll smoke a cigarette, let me just get a cigarette and I'll talk. Please. I just okay. Oh, them act like a cocaine. Them act like a cocaine, bro. Them so, it's a going on them veins. Bitches cigarettes, yeah, act like a fucking cracker. Okay, listen, this is what happened. Bitch, you think man a talk for fucking pizza? You think man a talk for fucking McDonald's, Burger King? Bitch, all you have to give that fucker is a cigarette. The whole squad gets snitched out. Police love that shit. Them love. One time I see the guy said, please, man, let me hit my vape, please. And the police said, okay. And then the guy is, it's not charged. So Scorpio, I'm getting you're being interrogated by the police. I'm getting it has to do with information relating to a Taurus. Me getting is either you not give up the information or you decide to give the information up for a cigarette. Me getting you saying, officer, man, like, officers, let me smoke. The officer is like, no. And you're like, yeah, okay, I'll tell you everything. Just give me a fucking cigarette. Please just give me a cigarette. My veins. Bro, these are cigarettes. Like, come toi. Let's go. We have spells. Yeah. Police them love that shit. Them want just do something illegal and make them smell cigarette on you. Them gonna say, fuck you. Good. Yeah, because cigarette will make a crack. Them used to use cigarettes for MK Ultra. For true. Is she getting fucked? Must be nice. Anyways, yeah, so spells. Yeah, I'm getting somebody's trying to get the truth out of you. So maybe they might use drugs for do it. We're getting cigarettes, yeah. Usually if you put them under stressful situations, especially criminals, and them can't have a cigarette break, yeah, they will break. They will tell you everything for that cigarette. They won't even think for lie. Let's go ahead and go into your reading, Scorpio, the dead. Now, this could be you anticipated a Taurus dying from cancer. We're getting your anticipated, because we have spell and we have cigarettes. There's a spell, there's a death spell placed on Taurus because we don't want Taurus money, we don't want Taurus possessions. So I'm getting to do a spell. It involves cigarettes, Maybe something is not working because the Taurus no longer smokes cigarettes. Getting some cigarette argument. Let's go. First card out is the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. I'm getting something about some cigarette argument. I'm getting a sell out somebody for a pack of cigarette. Did you make a bet for a pack of cigarette? Something like that. The 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. I'm getting something. Okay, I don't think you won the bet. I think you lost the bet and the wager was a pack of cigarettes. And that's what make it so fucked up. That was the wager. Like someone's like, you make the man fuck me because you didn't want a pack of cigarettes. Yeah. I bet you can't fuck my girl. I'll give you my fuck the 3 best friend them and a seed. Never plan. That no mean them easy. That name, style, and pattern. I may not talk too tough. Your cocky safe with the done. Pick a country. I go panic. I fuck the 3 best friend them. 3 of them I fuck. 1, 2, 3. Fuck the 3 best friend them and a seed. Never plan. That no mean them easy. That name, style, and pattern. I may not talk too tough. Your pussy safe with the done. Pick a country. I go pan any nation. Can't do what me do, you know, name Maryland. Alka, she says she make it clear to the man. I'ma tell her, yo, baby, me make it clear in the song. Play this for my fans, play this for my thugs, play this for the old boy, them I feel like say them young. And any man will fuck him after it, me to the ground. So I don't know, maybe you fucked somebody and they were like, you can't fuck her. I bet you're a pack of cigarettes. They came back and said, I lost. I need a pack of cigarettes. I'm getting some spell work but involves cigarettes with a Taurus. But I'm getting it anticipated the person to die. Now again, we have the 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. I'm getting something about you. You were homeless or you were accused of doing something. I'm getting cigarettes. I'm getting 9 of Swords. You're terrified. You can't sleep. We have 5 of Pentacles. You can't sleep because something you did caused somebody else for be sleeping on the street or for be homeless or for lose everything them have. I'm getting Scorpio. It's something about you, your opposite, a Taurus, and something about witchcraft and using cigarettes. I'm getting something about cigarettes and where you do cause somebody to lose everything. We have the Knight of Swords. Sorry, Knight of Wands. That's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We have the 3 of Swords. And we also have the Knight of... Yeah, I'm getting some more cigarettes. I'm getting it costs you everything. It costs you your girlfriend. It costs you your boyfriend. It costs you... I'm getting some more Scorpio, you're the dead. I'm getting them use cigarettes for take away your possessions. Like them thief the whole of your money. Them lock you out. Them you're outside sleeping on a sidewalk. I'm getting it's over cigarettes. Did you steal cigarettes from somebody? I'm getting something about this man. Is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm getting the man betray you. The man betrayed you. I'm getting something about. I'm getting someone's like me can't. I'm getting someone's like me can't make it right. Me can't make it right now. 9 of Swords, you're terrified, you have insomnia. 5 of Pentacles, you're not the money. So you're terrified because you're poor. You're terrified because you soon sleep outside on the street. I don't know if you're terrified because you can't afford cigarettes. We have the 3 of Swords, then we have the Page of Wands. We're getting something about you broke someone's heart. Somebody broke your heart. We're getting something about cigarettes. You being homeless. You can't get a job. You don't have no money. We're going to have something to do with a spell that a Scorpio or a Taurus did. We have the name of, so we have something about big brother, little brother. Something about brothers who smoke cigarettes. Them are brothers. No, I'm getting the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm getting him terrified. I'm getting him having insomnia. I'm getting him can't sleep. But also have the 3 of Cups. I'm getting something about want to do to multiple women. I'm getting all of the man them want to know something that happens if you do something with cigarettes and girls. Maybe we not rob them. Maybe we not make the girl them smoke cigarettes and when the girl them like them inebriated, or no rob them bank accounts, or no go in them bag. Cause me getting the guy, like he's saying him feel really bad, or him saying he going catch up on me. Something going catch up on me. He going catch up on me. Me getting something about women being homeless, women being evicted, women be like me getting the woman them asleep outside. Me getting something about the women. Is it something about girls being homeless and them have sex for cigarettes? Me getting something what you would want. Me getting something what Leo, Aries, Sagittarius do. Me getting him so fucking terrified that you find out it's him, or him terrified for anybody to find out. It has to do with a group of women, at least 3 women. Again, the women are outside, them on the streets, them can't get employment, them can't do anything. It sounds like somebody cursed you using cigarettes. I don't know if they make you share the cigarette with them, if they gave you the cigarette to smoke, but me getting it up on high altitude. I don't know if you're up in the hills, or me getting something about you on a balcony. We have 33 here. Me getting something about cigarettes on use women. Me getting some type of sacrifice when they use the women to do. I'm getting something like the truth is catching up to Aries, Leo, Sagittarius man. We have the moon card. Yeah, me getting this big secret like this man have. Me getting like if you want to sacrifice, something about spell work, sacrificing the girls. Me getting you can get a place to live and the girl them will sleep outside, but you have to use cigarettes. Me getting something about cigarettes. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we also have the 8 of Swords. We're getting somebody expected you to be a certain way, to be living in a certain condition based on you not quitting cigarettes. Because sometimes cigarettes can make you act like you're on crack. Especially when you don't have, sometimes them don't drink and them don't smoke cannabis. Them strictly smoke cigarettes. You ever see a motherfucker operate without cigarettes when them can't afford cigarettes? Sometimes they must smoke other people unleft cigarettes. They will do that shit. And that's weird. Can't catch anything. Sometimes they will walk on the road until them see a cigarette bud and take it up and smoke it. It's sometimes worse than crack. Worse. So yeah, the Tower card, that's Scorpio. I'm getting debt. I'm getting a debt. Or I'm getting something about you were supposed to pass away. I don't know if you were supposed to have a heart attack. I'm getting somebody that use witchcraft and then I use a cigarette in the witchcraft. And there's something about when you use the cigarette or I don't know if you pray over one box of cigarettes and you give one girl for free and she smoke it and she get mad out and she keep a come back to you every day. She beg you 1, then she beg you 2, then she beg you 3, then she buy a pack, then she owe you for a pack. I'm getting something about keeping the women or keeping this woman coming back to you for cigarettes. I feel like something was supposed to end with a heart attack. I'm getting a spell, but I'm getting on doing this to this person because I don't want to take with them money or possessions. When you use cigarette for do it, that's what I'm getting. When you use cigarette and a spell for buying somebody, it could be you using cigarettes to make girls sleep with you. The girl them who actually don't want to sleep with men on the first dates. Me getting gonna try to give them cigarettes, then them gonna calm her, then them gonna open them legs. That's how me didn't know say. What? Oh, hi, Trouble. Hi, how are you? Hi. That's how me didn't know say not never wrong with me when it comes on to extracurriculum activities, when it comes on to smoking. Cause some girl them will say if me not have a cigarette or me not have no alcohol, me can't fuck. Bitch, me can't fuck sober. So anybody count what me have, majority of what I was doing, I was sober. I want you to know that. I was not smoking when my body count is the height it is. I was not drinking and I was not participating in any type of cigarette activities. Majority of my body count, I when I sober. Majority of the time when I did celibate, I'm not fuck. I when me a smoke. Once me a smoke, bitch, I don't give a fuck about no blood clot, man. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. That's the least of my problem. I don't give a fuck about friend. I don't give a fuck about man. That's not my problem. I don't care. Like even if I'm sober, I'm still not really give a fuck. Some girls will say if I don't have alcohol or I don't have cigarettes, I'm not in the mood to fuck. You can't fuck sober, no. That mean you not like fuck. Me like fuck. That's why I'm a fuck sober, my body count high. You will say if you're not an alcoholic, yeah. And me not go fuck a man, me can't fuck sober. Me not go fuck a man and say, boy, I'm not like the man, I'm not attracted to the man, but the man I give me sting, so I'm gonna take it. I just cannot do. Some girl can say, I'm not like the man, I'm gonna take him money, I'm gonna just drink a little alcohol and fuck him. Bitch, if I can't fuck you sober. If I can't fuck you sober, you can't blood clot, climb or lie down on me. If I can't fuck you with a straight, with when my mind not clouded with anything, that's when I want to fuck you. I not fuck you after drinking. Which you might kill me. They say majority of the girl them who get killed. What happened them when them inebriated. And then the man them do all type of things to them. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is I'm getting something about a curse or spell that was put on you. It was supposed to rob you or maybe blind you. It had to do with some cigarette argument. Me getting Scorpio. Me getting them want to rob you your stuff. Beginning whatever magic this was, them use cigarettes for do it. Now the only people I know will rob you using cigarette magic is either white people or native people. Did some native people rob you out a lot of money? Did some white people rob you out a lot of money? Those are the only two distinguished people I know them will rob you out a lot of money. Unless you deal with an Asian. Are you dealing with a haberdashery? You're dealing with an Asian place where you go in, go buy stuff. Do you usually buy scratch-off tickets, lotto, and cigarettes at the same time? Because me getting something about your money get thief from you because you was too distracted with cigarettes. That's what me getting. So you see the scratch off, you go throw it away, or you tell the man for scan it for you and it was a winner, but he tell you no. But me getting you now really focus on what this is. You're going through a normal day. Plus you have nicotine craving. So him telling you the ticket is not a winner, you just have to throw it away. You're not gonna say, all right, give it back to me. You want to smoke cigarettes. Because me getting whatever them doing to you, it's supposed to distract you. The cigarettes will keep you distracted while them teeth your shit. And then me getting by the time them teeth your shit, me getting you get sick. Whatever this is, we getting the witchcraft in order to take you out, in order for successfully rob you or for blind you. Me getting them need for you have to depend on cigarettes. Or two people at the same time have to be smoking. One is a Taurus, one is a Scorpio. Me getting that I don't know if the Taurus is not smoking or the Scorpio is not smoking, but me getting like something incompleted. Like you needed to keep somebody underneath a spell smoking cigarettes for as long as possible until you don't rob them. I guess them stop smoke, so them get back them eyesight. And me getting finish executing the plan. So I'm gonna leave it here. Me getting something about the whole of the girl them. Cause even when I was in a shelter, I couldn't understand that the girls them in the shelter, why majority of them sober. Me couldn't understand that. Me their shelter and for past my days, me will indulge. Okay, fine. I was around a lot of women, at least 50 women, and 50 out of the 80 women did not smoke. They did not drink, they don't smoke cigarettes, and them don't smoke cannabis. And I said to myself, then why are all of these girls homeless? Why the whole of them girls asleep on bumbleclot government bed? You don't smoke, them don't drink. Them don't smoke cigarettes. These are sober women. Why so much sober? Why were there more sober women in every shelter I've ever been in than women who smoke cigarette, drink, or smoke cannabis? Why? Why? I went to at least 11 different shelters between Montreal and Toronto. Why every shelter I was ever in, the majority of the girls, 80% of who did homeless, they did not abuse substances. I mean, a homeless because I did smoke. I don't make my homeless because I never want blood clot stay in our house with a blood clot mother-in-law who never like me and tell me say it's okay for me to go sell pussy for blood clot fund the family. And I never want to stay with a blood clot cheating man, right? It had nothing to do with no criminal record or no fucking substance abuse. I'm not that type of whore. I choose to be a better whore than that, right? Exactly. Why the girl them are homeless? Why the girl them in the whole shelter system when me ever pass through? Why the whole them sober? So the sober girl them are homeless, which that makes sense, which that don't make sense to me. And when me, and then me said to myself, but if 100 girl there and only 8 of them smoke, cause when you're in a shelter, you know everybody who smoke. In case you don't have shit and you want to beg them. So every bitch know who smoke. Every girl will know me want beg her wants cannabis. She don't smoke cannabis, or she only smoke cigarette, yeah. You know. So how me asleep, how me go through 11 shelter, minimum capacity was 10. The other one, maximum capacity was like maybe 200. Why 80% of these 200 women sober? Why only 10% abuse any type of substance? Even in the shelter system, talking about naloxone and spotting and fentanyl, majority of who is in shelter, they don't do fentanyl. You might find 1 out of 100 in a one shelter. One. You'll find 1 person, 1 girl out of 100 girls who do fentanyl. And when she do fentanyl, she not do it on the fucking site. She might go off with a guy and do it, meet up a guy and do it somewhere weird. Sometimes they will do it in the bathroom. But 80% of the girls them who did homeless, who asleep on government bed, bitch, them sober. Them don't drink. Them don't smoke cigarettes. But I'm getting when using women. I'm getting some about a lot of homeless women. Cause I'm getting the girls them homeless. So we have a lot of homeless girls in a place. I'm getting something about I'm getting the men using cigarettes. And something about the men, them are advanced or them are moving to apartments or them are get jobs and the women can't get no job. Like the girl them can't get no job. The girl them can't move. I'm getting something about a lot of homeless women who sober. I'm getting something about the man them smoke cigarettes, the girl them sober, but the girl them outside and the man them inside. I'm getting some weird shit like that. I'm getting a spell that happened between a Scorpio and a Taurus. Again, Scorpio is Taurus is opposite. So maybe something was intended for a Taurus, I'm getting the Scorpio get hit. Or if something was intended for a Scorpio, the Taurus get hit. Whoever is on the nicotine, I'm getting them get hit. But I'm getting it have to do with a lot of women. The women them poor, the women them outside. Something about cigarettes. Like what the man something about what the men do to the woman. I never understand. Majority of the baby mother them sober. Majority of the bitches who did homeless like myself, them it's sober. And then I said to myself, but being sober is, but stay, whether you sober or not, that is not the issue as to why your life I feel. Cause them girls sober. So all them home, then there must sober girls who have them, African girls, the one of them sober. Cause once you're in a shelter, you're not a par with a girl who don't smoke if you smoke. That don't exist in a shelter. You usually go hang out with girls who do the same thing you do. So like majority of the African girls, them don't smoke, them don't drink, them don't cigarettes. The whole of them round each other. Me not around the African girl, because them not smoke or drink cigarettes, or them not do them little things there. So usually me would have there around other black girls in Canada or them whites. The white girl them in a shelter, them always a smoke cigarettes. Them either smoke cigarettes, them the cocaine, or them a pill popper. That's usually the demography of as to who pop pills. It usually is the white girls them. So when me in a shelter, when me look around and me say, me know me shouldn't be here, but why majority of the girls here are sober, we know that being sober wasn't the issue. That wasn't, oh, she's sober and she asleep on government bed. How she smoke cigarettes and she asleep on government bed. How she smoke cannabis and she up on government. How the cannabis smoker, the cigarette smoker, the sober girl and the fentanyl user, how all of them reach the same place. Because them will look at me and tell me, say, my problem is because I won't give up intoxications. Okay, but this bitch don't do it. Why is she here? Why is she here? Why was there an Islamic bitch homeless beside me? I thought Islam was the way. So it's not? Okay, and then this girl preached to Buddha. So how you preach to Buddha and you are Islamic and all of we in our homeless shelter? This don't make sense. The only thing that was in common is that all of us was girls. But certain shit never makes sense to me. That's why when people cuss me off sometime about my lifestyle, I tell them to go suck out your big pussy mother from behind. Because the way how me observe life sometimes, I say this don't make no sense. I say you Christian, you Muslim, and you Buddhist, why the whole of we homeless? If me not believe in a God and you believe in a Allah, Allah make me and you are sleeping in the same blood clot shelter bed. Somebody need to tell me that. And if this nigga don't even speak English, but everybody else speak English, how the fuck you as a non-English speaker, how you and me end up in the same shelter bed? Bitch, you sober, right? Yeah, you never ever touch alcohol. No, you never ever the cannabis. No, you never the cigarette. So how me and you in the same homeless place? Remember them send me the crackhead. So how the crackhead and the girl was sober go nursing school, how two we end up in the same government bed? So once I started to connect those dots when I was fucking homeless, a lot of shit didn't bother me anymore. I just said that whenever I get to the bridge, I'll cross it. And whenever the opportunity presents itself, I'll take advantage. But I'm not gonna run down nothing. I'm not kiss nobody ass for shit. Bitch, I rather be the person everybody cuss me to not be. Because me not understand how 4 different girls who come from 4 different, one white, one native, one black, and one African, how all of we end up in the same shelter bed. Because if you're trying to say is what I am doing is wrong, then why am I end up in the same places of women who were not doing the same thing I was doing? If cannabis was a problem, I would end up somewhere with everybody who used cannabis. But me not want to end up somewhere with 50 girls sober. That don't make sense. Not to me. Anyways, I'm going to leave it here. Yeah, so I don't know what this is, but we're getting something about a lot of women being homeless because of a lot of men. And we're getting them, all of these men, what them have in common, them smoke cigarettes. The girls do not. Maybe the girls don't. Are you with child? I don't know if someone's saying that you can't smoke cigarette because you'll mess up your chances with a baby. But I can smoke cigarettes. But your sperm count going low. And you smoking cigarettes with your sperm, I don't know if your sperm will mutate. So you should always remember that. You can't say girls exempt from smoking because them carry a baby. You take my mama retarded sperm to impregnate me because you a smoke. And that's how it go. It's both. It takes a sperm and it takes a healthy sperm and a healthy egg to produce a healthy child. You can't tell a woman she have to stay sober, but yeah, drink. That means you're going to infect me with a retarded sperm. I don't want that. And sometimes 2 people who never ever smoke and never drink, then produce a kid who is unhealthy even though the parents were healthy. So what does that? Them tell you, say you not to smoke during pregnancy. Okay, but the mother and the father who was both healthy and sober, why then produce a special needs kid? So once me they start observe life and connect the dots to say, yeah, what people are say about me, what people are say is not true. You ever tell me, say, I'm gonna fuck up my body if me smoke, but these 2 couple who never ever touch drugs, them kids special need. Why? Why? She never drink. She never touch alcohol. She never smoke cigarettes. Why she and this gorgeous man, why both of them kids special needs? But that bitch will look on a girl like me and say, me can't date your blood clot son because I smoke cigarettes. Or me can't date your son because I smoke alcohol, because I drink alcohol. Me can't date your son because I smoke cannabis. Ma'am, with the special needs that your son have, nobody will ever date your son, knowing that you and the father was sober. So before you point the finger, make sure there's not a finger being pointed at you, okay? While you're pointing fingers, someone else is judging you. Make sure, say, when you're not pointing a finger and judge a person, make sure one finger not get pointed right back at you. If you want to tell me, say, my life mash up because of so-called, a little, they found no weapon, just only a draw herb. If you tell me, say, herb mash up my life, okay, your son's special needs, what mash up yours? You drink? No. You smoke cannabis? No. You smoke cigarette? No. Okay, so why your genes so fuck up? Oh, but the girl who drinks, she's a problem. Okay. The girl who smokes cigarettes, she had a problem? Okay. I'm just using your logic against you the same way how you use the logic against me. You would tell me, so the reason why my life mash up and become a Lego intoxications. Okay, your life mash up and your story you tell every day is how hard it is for you to raise a special needs kid. But you're the father, though, you're the father sober. So why did God punish you? I want to say God punished me because of my extracurricular activities. Okay, you said God punished me because I'm a terror. That's what you said. Why God punish you? Why God give you something you have to constantly think about every day and think about if your daughter or son will have a good life or if they'll ever meet somebody who truly love them. Why God hate you? Since God hate me, I'm a smoke, I'm a terror, why the fuck God hate you? Why God would I give you a son like that? Being sober. Exactly. So just always be mindful whenever you try to subscribe to my Human Tune page. Just know what you're doing when you try to break down why someone's life is like this. Perhaps why you think their life is like this, that's not supposed to be blamed. Okay? Just like the reason why your life is like that, you wouldn't be blamed. All right, so I'm going to leave it here. Let's go ahead to the next reading and we'll be back.